Hi, social studies team. I'm going to show you how to do this little Jamboard so that you guys can give each other feedback on learning targets. As you can see from this first slide, I kind of made it like a little template. So you're going to insert your learning target on one of the blank pages. So we've got some different pages here, and they're all essentially blank with the exception of the samples that I've put in. So you're going to take one and you're going to put in your learning target. And to do that, essentially, you're just going to go down and click text box. And then you can just type your learning target in. Okay, just like that. Okay, so then what you want to do is you may have to take a few minutes and then come back because other people are going to have an opportunity to put in their learning targets. But what we really want to do is give each other feedback based on the guiding questions and the common criteria that are in our department meeting slides. So the guiding questions are the same questions that we looked at our faculty meeting last week. Will students know clearly what is expected of them? So what is the expectation that students will actually do by the end of the period to demonstrate that they have learned? Will they know what to do to demonstrate that learning? And how can we revise this if needed to provide students with a clear understanding of what is expected of them? So as I am looking at some of these different learning targets that I just put in as samples, what I essentially am going to do is I'm going to leave a sticky note for my colleagues. Again, we don't really know who put in these targets, and that's kind of the whole point. We just want to be transparent, and we want to just be able to say we're going to be vulnerable and let people just give us our feedback. So if you have a positive comment to share about the learning target, use a green sticky note. So all you have to do is click on the little sticky note, click green, and leave your positive feedback. Okay, and so then you just click save, and that sticky note shows up just like that. So I'm going to actually just delete this one. And you can see that I just left some positive feedback here. You can make it bigger if you want to, so that you can read it, especially if you have a lot of text in it. Okay, if you have a question about the learning target, for example, you're looking back at these guiding questions and you're like, I wonder if students will actually know what's expected of them by the end of the lesson from this learning target. So that might be something that I would insert as a yellow sticky note. So I'm going to do that here. And I'm going to say, while I get this is the topic, how will students know they are learning it based on this target? Okay, so that might be just a way to kind of ask a question if you're not really sure, um, when you think about those guiding questions, if this learning target meets the criteria. So anyway, this is just an opportunity for us to give each other that feedback. So I'd love it if you guys would take the time to put in a sample learning target. If you want to work with your CT and do one together, that is absolutely fine. You don't need to each individually do the same learning target. But please definitely go back and put in your feedback because this is going to be a really good opportunity for our professional learning based on our school improvement. Thanks.